Good morning, gamers. Today I want to talk about the AFK farming quote-unquote problem in Elden Ring. This has been a cause of a lot of controversy lately, with people saying things like, Elden Ring is over, PvP is gonna be dead if they don't fix this, basically just begging FromSoft to make changes to fix this. And basically what's happening is that a host will go to a difficult to reach or even impossible to reach location and then pop Hunter's tongue, and then while the host is busting a nut on the second monitor, the invader and the hunter are probably fighting it out and the host is getting passive income. And even if you leave the world voluntarily, the host still gets runes. And the arguments against this would be that, you're invading someone and you're expecting a fight. And then you invade someone who doesn't even play the game. So it's kind of a waste of time and you keep getting stuck into the same world where, nothing is happening. And the other thing is that, if you do want to farm runes, you're literally one L2 away at Mogwin Palace. You go there with I forgot the name of the sword, but the one you get from the final boss. You press L2 once and you get 50k souls, right? It's way more consistent, it's way more runes, and it's just the best way of getting runes. And basically any build in the game can reach the requirements of that weapon with Godric's Great Rune, the Sword Seal talismans, and whatnot. So if you're doing this just for the runes, you're basically either trolling or you're stupid, because there's more efficient way of getting runes, way more efficient ways. Now, to explain why I think this is fine, or even a good thing, I'm going to show you a clip I found on Twitter when this was initially discovered. In this video, the host is just AFK somewhere that you can only reach with torrent, meaning that no one else can get there because you can't be on horseback in multiplayer. So then the invader is faced with a problem. You can't get to the host, but your job is to kill him. So what the invader did is that he popped the carrion retaliation glitch and then backstepped off the ledge, and while he's falling to his death, the retaliation triggered and killed the host. Now, are you telling me you didn't have fun doing this? Are you telling me that wasn't satisfying, knowing that this guy is gonna come back after 3 hours and have nothing? That wasn't memorable to you? And I know this because one of the most satisfying things to do in Elden Ring or in Souls games in general is just killing someone who's being an asshole. Be it a hacker, be it someone using exploits, or be it someone who's just AFK farming in Elden Ring. Now, to be fair, we all hate hackers, I know that. But you can't come here and tell me that kicking an infinite health hacker off a ledge and killing them with gravity is not satisfying, because it's very satisfying. It's just a fun experience, and you only get that kind of experience when people are being dickheads in PvP. The other day I was invading in Leyndell and I noticed that the host was just standing AFK somewhere on the roofs. I couldn't tell exactly where, but I knew the general area where he was because I checked the bottom layers and there was no one there. So I had to, go around and learn the level and find a way to get up there, and I did. And when I got up, I had to do some crazy fucking parkour to actually get to where the host was hiding. And then I find the guy, he's AFK, I punch him, he wakes up, and then I kill him. And honestly, to me, this was just a breath of fresh air, After fighting 20 moon veils and 50 rivers of blood, I think this was just a refreshing experience over what you usually get. Now, I want you to just think and be honest for a second. When you're invading, would you rather have a parkour minigame or would you have 3 moon veils up your asshole? I think the former is preferable in most cases, because they're posing a challenge, and you just have to get creative. You have to incorporate solutions for this when you're making a build in the game. Think about all the creators you've seen who's posted videos I destroyed the AFK farmer, he got what's coming. It's literally just free content for them. The odds were stacked against him, he literally couldn't even get to where the host was, but he managed to kill him anyways. It's very satisfying for people to see, it's very satisfying to do, and it's a very memorable experience. You're probably gonna forget all the sick kills you had in a month, but you're not gonna forget the one time you managed to kill someone who was out of your reach in Elden Ring. To be fair, I know that there are some places, specifically in Liurnia, where you literally can't do anything if the host goes there. For example, the gate that I showed in the beginning of the video. Counterpoint. Why the fuck are you invading in Liurnia? That place, or basically any other open world area for that matter, is literally the last place you want to be as an invader. It's basically a flat surface with very few enemies, far and few in between, and then you have some giant lobsters that hit you as much as they hit everyone else. And then you compare that to a legacy dungeon like the Academy, for example. In the Academy, you have many paths to take, you have walls for cover, you have staircases, you have platforms to drop down, you got sorcerers, you got the Virgin Abductor, you got the Rock, and you got the input reading Parry Knight before the boss elevator. What? It's literally night and day. You have so many tools and options to choose from. But no, oh no, fuck that. We're gonna go invade in fucking GM Flatgrass and get chased by spells for 5 hours. You're kind of asking for it at this point, right? I personally never invade in Liurnia, even before I knew about AFK farmers, because it's just hell. It's literally hell. And honestly, maybe this is the real reason I don't really care about AFK farmers, right? Because on the off chance that I actually invade in the open world to spice things up, the last thing I'm worried about is some loser standing on a cliff. Anyways, that's my take on the whole thing. Stay tuned for more videos and try to keep it cool in the comments, okay? I know this is a big brain magma take, but at the end of the day, it's just an opinion, alright? Take care, guys.